In the heart of imperial China, walls were never mere barriers of brick and stone. They were statements of cosmic order, power, and destiny. Every structure inside the Forbidden City carried intention, but some were designed not only to be seen, but to command silence. Among the most enigmatic of these structures stood the legendary Nine-Dragon Walls, shimmering with glazed tiles under the imperial sun. These monumental walls were constructed during powerful imperial dynasties, when the emperor's word was law and heaven itself was believed to endorse his reign. Commissioned under strict authority, artisans labored for months, sometimes years, meticulously shaping dragons from ceramic and stone. The dynasties that built them believed architecture was not simply physical, it was spiritual governance made visible. Every brick embedded in the wall carried layered symbolism, reinforcing hierarchy and imperial supremacy. The glaze that coated each tile was not chosen at random. Its color echoed celestial alignment and political dominance. Central to the wall's design was the dragon, a creature unlike the Western beast of terror and flame. In China, the dragon symbolized supreme authority, wisdom, prosperity, and divine mandate. It was the living emblem of the Son of Heaven, the Emperor himself. No commoner could wear the five-clawed dragon without risking execution. It belonged exclusively to the throne. To display a dragon was to declare legitimacy, but to display 9 dragons was to amplify imperial power to its highest symbolic form. The number 9 was not arbitrary. It represented the ultimate yang energy and the peak of singular digits. 9 echoed through palace architecture, 9 gates, 9 ranks, 9 rows of studs upon imperial doors. It was believed to represent eternity and completeness, a number that resonated with cosmic perfection. When 9 dragons were assembled upon one wall, it became a visual proclamation of absolute sovereignty. The emperor did not simply rule land, he ruled under heaven's approval. Pricked strategically, these walls stood near palace entrances, interrupting direct sightlines into sacred inner courts. Visitors approaching the throne would first confront a surge of coiling dragons before seeing the emperor's domain. This placement was deliberate, creating both psychological awe and spiritual defense. In traditional belief, malevolent spirits traveled only in straight lines. A straight entrance invited negative forces directly into the heart of power. The 9-dragon wall disrupted that path, forcing unseen entities to turn away. It acted as a spirit screen, redirecting energies that threatened imperial stability. But beyond repelling evil spirits, some believed the wall sealed dangerous terrestrial energy beneath the palace grounds. China's geomancers, masters of feng shui, calculated orientation with precision. The direction each dragon faced aligned with cardinal forces and elemental balance. Yellow tiles signified the emperor's exclusive color earth element, central authority. Blues and greens symbolized heaven and vitality, blending cosmic layers into architectural form. Each dragon twisted dynamically, its body weaving through stylized clouds. Claws reached toward flaming pearls, symbols of wisdom, power, or even the sun itself. Their scales were individually carved, reflecting light differently throughout the day. At sunrise, they appeared radiant. At dusk, almost ominous. Their expressions were fierce, commanding respect and submission simultaneously. Yet, despite their grandeur, these walls were fragile in ways that unnerved the court. Over decades, tiles cracked, glaze chipped away. Small fractures appeared along the dragon's body. In imperial China, such damage was never considered ordinary decay. Cracks were interpreted as cosmic warnings. Court astrologers would consult celestial charts. Scholars revisited ancient omens recorded in dynastic annals. Was heaven signaling dissatisfaction? Was the mandate of heaven beginning to weaken? Because if the dragon represented the emperor, then damage to the dragon suggested damage to authority itself. Rumors would ripple through the palace corridors in hushed tones. Repairs were performed swiftly, but anxiety lingered. The emperor's legitimacy depended not only on armies, but on symbolism. And symbolism, once fractured, could not be easily restored. Despite the wall's spiritual defenses, history unfolded relentlessly. The Ming dynasty, once magnificent, eventually succumbed to rebellion and internal corruption. The Qing dynasty rose in its place, adopting similar architectural symbols to legitimize their rule. They, too, believed the 9 dragon walls fortified imperial destiny. Yet, even with dragons guarding palace gates, invasions breached borders, foreign powers encroached upon sovereignty, rebellions ignited within provinces. Economic strain weakened stability. Thrones, once occupied by divine emperors, stood empty. Dynasties collapsed despite the protective symbolism etched in ceramic scales. Palaces that once thrived with ritual and ceremony fell into eerie silence. Banners no longer fluttered in triumphant wind. Court music faded into memory. But the 9 dragon walls remained standing. Their surfaces weathered by time, yet still formidable. Legends claim the dragons watched the empire fall, that their unblinking eyes witnessed betrayal, invasion, and surrender. They saw emperors crowned and dethroned. They saw bloodshed and reform. They saw tradition dissolve into modernity. Yet the dragons never moved. They never roared. They simply endured. Today, tourists stand where ministers once bowed. Cameras replace ceremonial robes, but the walls still radiate an ancient gravity. They remind us that power seeks permanence, but history resists it. They embody the belief that divine symbols can guard authority, and they silently testify that even empires protected by dragons are not eternal. The 9 dragon walls remain silent, guardians of vanished dynasties, watching history continue without them.